I'm here today with Marcelo Coutinho from the Brazilian Institute of Public Opinion and Statistics. Thank you for joining us at the Public Relations Global Network. We heard today some very interesting thoughts about both the future of public relations and what social networking and social media means for public relations. Perhaps you can elaborate a little bit about, is it good for public relations or is it bad for public relations?
I think that this new media environment of digital social networks, it's a huge opportunity for public relations. The question is, are you going to take profit over it? I mean, there are a set of new rules to be learned. Companies that learned those new rules and apply them to their clients, to the service of their clients, are going to do very well, I think.
So let's talk a little bit about some of those consumer behaviors and some ways that companies should be interacting. I presume that there's a lot of information that says consumers are getting their information in different ways. What are some of those ways?
Well, basically, what we see today in Brazil and in some other countries as US and some countries in Europe is that information about brand, about a company, it has come in not only from television and traditional media, but it has come in also from the comments that customers do to each other through blogs, through Twitter, and social networks like Facebook and High Five and things like that. What I think that we are seeing is the emergence of a new model which I call social cast, which means that the consumers, they can produce and they can broadcast this content by themselves. So this is social cast. It's a new word for communication. I don't think that this new word is just going to swap away the old word. I think that they are going to coexist. Some rules of the new word will apply to the old word, and some rules of the old word will apply to this new word.
So as PR practitioners and as evangelists for our clients' brands, what would be your parting words to us? What should we go out there and do tomorrow?
Well, first of all, is listen what people is saying about your client in the social networks. And then identify the opinion leaders of this new environment. And finally, act. The big difference, I think, that is in the action. I mean, we were used to a world where we target the consumer, we impact the consumer. This is going to work less and less and less. Which we need to think now is to produce a content that the consumer can incorporate in their conversation, in their social networks, in their blogs, in their Twitters.
And so you don't work for Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn, right?
No, I work for the largest research institute in Latin America, and we are following those trends because I think that they affect everybody in the communication chain.
This is David Landis on behalf of the Public Relations Global Network. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.